Hello, welcome, and this is Ryanonscape-Ryanonskills here on my freshly new account, which I have just made, and it has obviously you can see I'm in Catheby right here. I made it about not too long ago. Recently, if you make an account on RuneScape, which you should all go and do, I presume, if you are watching this video. If not, just go ahead to the RuneScape website, www.runescape.com, and create a free account. And I think you should still get a free membership trial, I presume, until the end of this month. So go ahead and do that, because getting free membership is not a thing that I've seen RuneScape do in the past, and I've been playing for about 5 years now, so it's a great opportunity just to try out membership and see the great benefits that it brings to playing this game. Okay, now just a quick overlook of my fresh account. I gave myself a few donations off my main account just to kickstart the account and get me on the road. I gave myself some iron arrows and jumped straight into training range at rock crabs. I gave myself a bit of food and a couple of pots just to help with the training. But obviously, as you can see, training my range pure didn't go too well, as I now have 2 strength. So yeah, this is what I am currently doing. Adamant hatchet. I've got to buy one of them soon. Yeah, I normally do fishing. I've got nothing on woodcutting and fishing on my main account, but I always prefer fishing. One is it's mainly the most profitable out of the two, and I don't know, I just prefer it as a general skill. I think woodcutting, fishing is more AFKable, takes less attention, and no one can steal your trees really. It's just an all-round better skill, but I decided to swap it about this time and I've got straight into training the woodcutting. As you can see by the name, this was meant to be just a pure skiller account, but I totally forgot about that and went straight into training range, as I usually do with my pures. So yeah, that doesn't really matter too much. I'm not too fussed about that, but just gonna go on to talk about now the skills and the way that skilling really works on RuneScape, if you think about it. Because obviously I would prefer, I've never started off with mining, but this is going to fluctuate between every player obviously. Now these are the 3 main skills that I would start off with. It is totally up to you which ones, but I would say I'd look to start off with one of these 3: mining, fishing, or woodcutting. Mainly because if you're a skiller, or if you're just generally playing and gaining levels, these 3 levels are going to help you in these. It will help you out in these other 3 levels by the fact that you would cut the logs and then you would burn them to gain fire making XP, and you would fish the fish and then you'd cook them to gain cooking XP. Same again, you would mine the ores and then smith them and then make them into armor or arrows or other such stuff. And yeah, it's just a general thing that you would do if you were skilling on RuneScape really. So that's all that I've been up to, is ranging. I went straight to rock crabs, which was quite hard really, starting from level 1. I think I died about 1 or 2 times just from lack of attention and stuff, but yeah, it should be good. I'm just going to quickly go on to talk about the fact that how RuneScape has changed, and I don't know how many other players have noticed this, but I'm going to just start off with the logs that you would start off woodcutting when you first begin and you just first get a hatchet and to start training the woodcutting skill really. And then obviously, as you can see, the ashes are worth a lot more than the actual log itself. So in any common sense, a skiller or not a skiller, it doesn't really matter, would tell you that you would be woodcutting these logs, and then there is no point in selling them, because what's the point in selling them when you could burn them, gain XP in another skill, which is fire making, and then pick the ashes up for an extra added boost? I don't see why you wouldn't do that, to be honest. And I think the reason why this has changed, and maybe for the worse, I don't think RuneScape really noticed that this was going to happen, because the way I see it is, when I first started playing, and the way that I was playing for a long time, that it used to be the opposite way around. You used to woodcut, and the logs used to be worth a lot more, and then you used to train the fire making skill, which is, I am going to admit, it is a pretty pointless skill. There is no benefit to having 99 fire making, really. It doesn't really come in that much handy, but you would train this skill, and then the logs that you bought would then be worthless. You would waste them logs. But now it seems that when you first start off, for going through a lot of levels, actually, if we just quickly check this, there's normal logs, yeah, profit, here's the oak logs, which is the next logs you would move on, yeah, still a profit. And then we're moving on to willows now, which if you're free to play is, see, that's not right either, really, when you think about it. Willows take a higher woodcutting level to cut, but oaks are more expensive. But obviously that's down to the XP per hour on the willow logs, and how easy it is to gain willow logs and such. But you're going to make a great profit if you're doing this method, and if you keep training fire making. So I would definitely recommend that to any beginning skiller or starting skiller or whatever, really. Obviously, when you go beyond the point of the logs being worth more than the ashes, then it depends if you want to make some money back or not. It depends how well off you are. So yeah, so far this is the amount of logs that I had to cut to go from 15 wood cutting to 30. So I got a quick calculation up here in case you wanted to know. This is how much profit you should make from burning all these logs and then picking up the ashes. So that's a nice 100k there, and when you first start off, you're not going to have a hell of a lot of money, so that money is going to help, and it really is going to go a long way into your skill, as you're going to be able to afford to train a lot more skills, such as magic, afford more equipment to train and such. So it is worth it, really, and it's just worth thinking about. It depends what skill you want to do. Obviously now fishing's you're going to make a lot more profit off fishing than woodcutting nowadays, but if you're a skiller, then I suppose you just skill for the fun of it and to gain money, and that is still what you're doing, really. I'm probably going to go away and train some more skills and then come back to you guys after, so I don't know if I'm going to continue, maybe burn all them oak logs or do a bit of fishing and cooking. I'm not too sure, but I will be back, guys, so see you in a second, because I has got bare cooking skills, you get me. Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Ryanonscape-Ryanonskills here, just ending up this video with I tried to use these strange rocks, but I'm not sure if I'm completely right, but the guy said that I need to complete the dig site quest, and I'm really severe with quests because I think they're fucking boring, if I'm honest. Sorry for my language. But anyway, I'm just going to end this off with a quick spin of shit fortune, because it is shit. But it's either going to be 50 GP or a lamp at the most, or even something shitter. Oh, there we go, hello. But to be honest, I'm not complaining on this account. I need every bit of scrap of money I can get, as yeah, that massive cash pile, then 50 GPs just keep adding up. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated on this account. I'm not sure if I'm going to be making a video tomorrow, but hopefully I will get as many videos out there as I can. And thank you for watching episode 1, and I'm out.